Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play OmniFactory. This is episode 57. Okay, so first things first. This episode is being dubbed post fact. I don't know why I said that way, but anyways, what I'm trying to say is I thought I had this episode all ready to go. I loaded it up into OBS, to my render software, and there's no microphone audio. So I'm going to be dubbing this after the fact. Okay, so looks like I am getting a CEF ready and a Cyclone, a centrifuge for IV. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing with it right away, but we shall see, of course. Getting some cables, because we're going to need those. Making a new tower, obviously. Rare earth. Oh, yeah. It looks like I'm going to be processing the rare earth. That will be good. Rare earth will get us quite a bit of materials, but namely one of them being neodymium, I think. Okay, so yeah, I think I might put this in this room. Ooh. I kind of regret the way I set up my floors a little bit. I kind of just seem to not stick to a certain pattern all of the time, if that makes sense. I like how I go and break the floor, but then just after the fact decide, oh no, I'm just going to put the CEF on top. Okay, so let's get this tower set up here. All right, get the last cable in there. I really love that ender hook. Okay, so now we have the centrifuge. Let's get this configured. Put the rare earth, put that on high priority, and hide the terminal so we don't see it in our AE2 interface. We still need to hook this up to power, as well as some AE2 cable. So let's go ahead and get some cable there. So yeah, get the cable there. We're gonna have to break the floor again. And there we go. Just gotta get the power conduit and the ME conduit in order. And we do have cables right there, so that is fortunate. Gotta go ahead and get the straggler conduit pulled off because it does not look pretty, just sticking out in the open like that. Oh yeah, I was trying to turn off some of the attachments. Not really sure if it's a big issue, but sometimes ME conduits don't like to hook up to the glass cables, or they will disconnect randomly. I don't think I've seen it happen in this world recently, but it has happened a few times. Typically, I find out by my AE2 system telling me that I can't make something. Okay, so it looks like I'm just trying to figure out how to more cleanly set this up. But guess I am just gonna set it up like that. With the one connection. Honestly, I should probably put it more towards the middle. But, oh dear, that's gonna be an issue. I need to get, oh wait, oh never mind. The CEF is right there, so power is good. For a second, I thought that, the centrifuge was the CEF. Okay, there we go. It's all hooked up. And it is off to the races there. It is processing that dust into 6 different types of tiny files. One of them being neodymium. Alright, what next? Yeah, so we're getting neodymium. Quite a bit of it, actually. But we're going to want to compact that eventually. Now, question is, do I get this set up in this episode? Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna try and send the tiny piles into this interface so that it can get pulled out into the packager here. Now, because I'm recording this audio from the future, this whole system is going to get replaced. But, yeah. So, grab some dust, stick that in there. Now it will ideally send the neodymium out. There we go. It's getting compacted. Go ahead and hide the rest of the empty blocks there. So our rare earth is going down, and that should be handled pretty quickly. Don't remember what we get. Oh, redstone is what rare earth comes from. So if I ever... Oh, packager. Oh, so what am I doing here is the question. I think I'm going to be making a recipe. Possibly a microminer. Ah yes, the MicroMiner Tier 3. That reminds me, this is around the time where I was really trying to get the MicroMiner progress done. So we're going to need this laser. And that's going to be on a advanced table. We're going to need solidified argon. And I think we have argon. Well, I believe that's from the distillery. The air distillery that I set up not too long ago. The generator should be no problem. The chest, the engine core, and the plates are all pretty simple. The thruster and the diesel engine, though, are going to be something we need to set up. But overall, not too bad. Tungsten carbide. Oh yes, the plating. So we're just going to get some tungsten carbide plates, because apparently I never took care of that. Oh yeah, we trying to get the quicker pattern set up. That will be useful. But it looks like I don't have room for it. Cut tungsten. Okay, I guess this is when I decided to just make a single pattern. But I do believe later on I fix this. But we'll see. So just for the time being, we're going to get the single plate. So that we can get the Tier 3 MicroMiner out of the way. So there is the heavy plating. Put that in the compressor. Now, what next? I may have already crafted that one laser that we were looking at. Or maybe not. In any case. Ah, so yes, I did not get this crafted yet. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I think I'm trying to see if I can get a better circuit. So yeah, we'll grab the two-pronged micro circuit, get that pattern crafted up, save it. So now we need to go put this in the unpackager and the packager down in our room here. So we'll put this one down here, all right? Then we need the unpackager. Oh wait, I did that wrong, didn't I? I can see now that I put it in the wrong order. We'll see if I catch it. I'm pretty sure I did catch it after it wouldn't craft properly. So yeah, now we need to get that solidified argon crafted up. So in that regard, we're gonna need a solidifier. And we'll go with a IV one because we're in that age. I always hate how it does that with the patterns. I know someone told me that I don't need to hard code the patterns, but it's just easier in this case because otherwise I would need to set up auto stocking for every type of pattern. At least the ones that I need across multiple recipes anyway. And I don't know, it's just a big old headache. Personally. Gotta get the IV pumps set up, but we don't have an assembler slot, I don't think. I mean, we can just put in that one, I guess. That will do. But we do need some tungsten steel parts, so let's get those crafted up. Some patterns. Extruder. I notice I say a lot of things pretty often. I do apologize for any repetitiveness. Not the greatest speaker sometimes. Nonetheless, let's get the bolts made and put that into our dedicated bolt maker. Probably should upgrade that at some point. Both of those, the lathe and the bolt maker. What am I doing now? I don't know what I did, but I must have been looking at something important. In any case, let's get back to making the rotors. Matter of the rings and the plates. Gotta get the ring step too. Now I don't know if I've already fixed this, but I do believe that there is a extruder recipe that is going to require higher voltage. Yeah, the medium voltage ring. Some of the rings require 192 RF per tick or EU per tick, whereas other ones only require 128 or below. Now, it looks like it's going to be making the rings in that recipe, but pretty sure it's not going to finish. But we'll find out. As far as the IV assembler goes, we need to get into the next level of circuits, which is the nano circuits. But I don't think I'm there quite yet, so we're just going to stick with an EV assembler and get some of those. Now, I don't know why I made two, probably just in case, but I do believe I wanted to get another assembler for empty recipes without having to put the pump in the 7-circuit assembler, right? So we're gonna, this might take a while. I might end up cutting here. But again, because I'm recording this post episode, I don't know when it will cut. Looking at the video time, we're about halfway through the episode. What am I looking up Omni for? That is the question. Might need some ore. Or, yeah, making some pennies. But what exactly are we trying to craft? Got quite a bit of platinum, that's for sure. Apatite. Looking at my fluids here. Oh, phosphor. Aluminum. Got quite a bit of aluminium there, that's for sure. Vanadium. Not really sure why I'm looking at all my ingots. So that's still got some time to go. Making them integrated circuit, the RAM wafers, the micro circuits. yeah, it looks like the tungsten steel rings are still trying to craft. But it won't be apparent to me that it's stuck until just a few minutes later. After the pipes and the RAM wafers finish. Come on, RAM wafer. It's a good thing I upgrade these machines, the ones that make the RAM and the CPU wafers later on. Still got the pipe and the mainframe to go. Then we should be golden. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think both the extruder and the rings, the pipe maker and the rings are stuck because they are both not on a voltage that is essential. So that has taken a very long time to try and make those pipes. And as you can see, medium voltage for the rings. And I think now is about the time where I put 2 and 2 together. Yep, as you can see there, 192. Well, it was pretty quick. I hate when I place blocks like that. Am I still trying to figure out this pipe issue? Yeah, 192. So there it is on screen. And 192 is going to be post medium voltage because medium only goes up to 128. So I'm going to need to get both an extruder for rings and pipes. Wait, why am I going with the HV? Huh. Maybe I just thought it would be quicker to go HV at the time. At the time. Not really sure why. I don't even know if... I don't even remember if I eventually upgrade him to Ivy. I'll try to make a note of that to check later on. I just realized I'm making a pipe template and I already have one. I just needed a quicker machine. So that's a derp. Oh, okay, so it looks like I cut and we're back. So I got the HV machines for pipes and for the rings. So now we should be good to go. I'm pretty sure I canceled the craft off camera, but I'm not quite sure. In any case, we do need to get an extra mold to make the argon. It's going to need a ball type mold. Get in a file here, and there we go. And then I'm going to need the hammer, and there we go. Now, of course, we're going to need a pump to put the fluid in there. Get the solidifier. Get a couple of interfaces, so just need the item interface, really. Putting away some stuff. And controller. Yes, because we want to limit how many balls of argon get made. Okay, there is the solidifier. Put the pump on the side. Make sure it's on import. Oh, I may have forgotten some cables probably. Nope, just the interface. I have cable, it looks like, so that much is good. Put the argon in. High priority. And yeah, oh, I just realized I turned it off import. I'm not sure if I did it for a specific reason. We'll find out. Odds are I accidentally turned it off. Turned it off of import. But now we have the argon, but apparently just having the argon won't give us a quest completion. But now we need to export it into our system. So get the side wrenched up, export. And I think now is where I figure out I switched it off to export. What a derp. Okay, so that should be good. We'll hook it up. And now it's going to be spitting argon into our system, at least until we have 512, that is. With that made, we should be able to make the laser. So let's go ahead and craft one up. And doesn't look like it should take too much time. Just some reactor board, circuit, alloy, and some cabling. And we'll be set to make the Tier 3 MicroMiner. Oh yeah, this is where I'm gonna find out that I put the packager in the wrong spot. My voice went all crazy there for a second. What the hell? Yeah, you can see. Well, I don't know if you saw it, but in the top block, there's those two green blocks there. That means that it's trying to put something in, but it can't do it right now because I have the blocks swapped. There we go. Looks like I have the mining laser packages in my hand, which I can just drop into the unpackager and it will put them into the table, just like that. And we'll have the laser any second now. Bada boom, there goes one. And the other one is crafting right now. There we go. 2 mine lasers. Sweet. So I needed that. No? No quest? Okay. Never mind. So the compressor isn't, I believe that's blocked by something, but I'm not sure. What am I doing exactly? Checking on something. What am I doing? Guess I didn't make the compressor, so we're gonna get that set up. So we're gonna need the big boy circuit there. And the piston I don't have either, which is not that hard from the looks of things. I just reset that pattern without saving it. What a derp. But anyways, we gotta get also the small gears. So I'll put the gear in the appropriate extruder. And then put our piston recipe. And now for the compressor. Wrong one. There we go. Bada boom. And there we go. Let's get that compressor made up. And now we can use that. I believe the plating we need is, I want to say it's the iridium plating. I don't know for sure, but that aside, we did need the compressor for the quest, so We'll get to what we needed it for very soon, I'm sure. Still not sure what I'm pointing out, but probably, if I had to guess, I was explaining how I messed up the original packager setup. Okay, so we want to set this up, I believe, to make the tier 3. Yes. Okay, so yeah, we are making the tier 3 pattern. So there's the engine core, the diesel generator, thruster, generator, and that should... Wait. What am I doing? Oh. Okay. Not sure why I did that. Let's try and craft one up. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, the thrusters, the diesel generator. Okay. I think the reason why I tried to craft that was that I was wondering if the system was smart enough, because in the last version of this pack, packaged auto wasn't as awesome in that there was not that mod packaged X crafting, the one that adds those well, those craft tables that I was putting the unpackagers under, or with. Anyway, that aside, let's get the patterns that we need to be crafted up. So we get the generator, and looks like we already have the 2-notch green circuit on there, so that's good. We are going to need to make the gears too. I should... it's still unsolidified in this episode. I think later on I changed it to extruder. Don't know why I went with the fluid extracting route. In any case, not important right now. So still need the thruster. Not too bad. But is the thruster going to be as bad as I think it is? No, it doesn't look like it's the bad one yet. I think that comes with the next level of MicroMiner when we have to make something else and going down another rabbit hole to make the item that we need. If that makes sense. I do need to get energetic plates. We'll craft up some patterns. Although I could just steal some of these patterns actually. So that works out. Why am I trying to do this? Did I completely forget that I don't have a cutting machine ready? What am I doing? Yeah, I think I did remember. So that's going to go into single plate for the time being. I possibly fix this later, but we'll see. Put those patterns in, and we should be good to go. What's now? Oh, I missed what it said. I need one more thing, apparently. A reception coil, huh? Can't believe I didn't have that auto-crafted. In any case. Bada boom! It is being crafted. So that should be good. We'll get that. I think before the episode ends, I possibly cut to get it. Okay, looks like we're back. So yeah, I did cut, and I saw the MicroMiner in our system there. And there it is. Hello? Quest? Looks like I forgot something. Ah, yes, the plating. So let's get that grabbed so that we can get the quest before the episode ends. Come on, come on. Go faster, please. What is it making? Oh yeah, the patterns. There we go. And one more. There we go. Tier 3 MicroMiner. Alright. Only 7 more to go. Grab that quest. And looks like the Empowerer is something I need to get into. But the Tier 4 MicroMiner right there, we have the compressor. Well, we didn't get it crafted just yet. But the compressor that is for IV allows us to make the signalum plating. And the Tier 4 MicroMiner is all about the signalum plates. See the signalum heavy plating? Which just 2 signalum plates in a IV compressor because it has 8,000 EU per tick. So we need we also need the medium microverse projector. And that's going to be a bit of a setup, but not too terribly bad. But a lot of diamonds, a lot of machine casings, and some other things. All right. Looks like we're coming up on the end here, but there is the Tier 4 MicroMiner in all of its glory. It's going to require some quantumized, looks like, which is going to be radon and Eye Vendor in a chemical bath. A machine that we have not made yet, I think. But anyway, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Hope you did enjoy. Bye-bye.